My name is Kailash Mantri. I am a life coach and a mental health consultant. For the last 25 years, we have been researching on more than 50 mental illnesses which we have been successful in curing. Today we'll be talking on depression. Let's understand what is depression, why one gets depression, what are the root cause of depression, tests available to find out depression, how to get rid of depression for a lifetime. Depression is a mental state which is negative. Depression is sadness plus helplessness. Any sadness which continues for a long time and if helplessness is experienced, one gets into depression. Depression comes only due to fear, negativity and self-centeredness. Depressed person finds many problems in life for which he has no cure. Now let's understand what is a problem and what is an opportunity. All problems, if taken positively, we can see opportunities in all problems. All opportunities, if taken negatively, we will see problems. Because the truth is, all problems have opportunity underneath and all opportunities have problem underneath. Depression comes to wrong focus and wrong questioning. If the focus is on only the problems we are facing, we'll get depression. If the focus is on opportunities, we'll get excited. Depression doesn't come so easily. One has to work very hard to get depressed. Initially, it starts with laziness, not taking any actions, and in life, you do get failures, rejections, and if you are not able to handle failure or rejections, you get depressed. People who do not grow, people who do not progress, people who are not in actions all the time are more prone to going into depressions. If you take anything seriously, it is a sure shot way of getting into depressions. Now let's see the root cause of depression. The root cause of depression is fear, nervousness, seriousness, lack of confidence, failures, series of rejections, doubts, confusion, indecisiveness, past bad memories, excessive thinking, negative approach, and there are nearly more than 100 reasons for depression. Medicine has got no role to play in curing depression. If you take medicines, it is sure that your depression will continue for a long time. Many people, when they contact us, we tell them depression is curable in 10 days. But nobody is willing to believe because they have been taking medicines for 5 to 10 years through a leading psychiatrist, and they doubt our intentions also. How come such a famous doctor cannot cure depression for 10 years and how can you cure it for 10 days? You must be lying. Now these are the perceptions people carry about depression. That itself shows how negative approach people have got, and they are willing to believe something which is against their life. We have developed a very transparent test which doesn't take more than 20 minutes to complete it. We have named the test as mind mapping, and within 20 minutes the patient and their family members can understand why they have depressions, and by only dealing with those points which the patient himself has declared, the patient will be out of depression. Now let's understand what are the present treatment options available for the patient. The moment one is depressed, he contacts a psychiatrist and psychiatrist prescribe him 2 types of medicine. First medicine is to make him sleep and the second medicine is to make his nerves weak, and this is forcing the person that he should not think. By taking these medicines, the person slows down in his life, and let me tell you, it is not that easy to go into depression. A lot of hard work is required to go into depression. And initially, a depressed person gets sympathy, get attention from the family members, and he enjoys it. But after some time, he goes so deep into it that he cannot come out of depression. In depression, people slow down in their walking, in their talking, and cannot laugh at anything, takes everything seriously. They become lethargic. They only want to sleep, only want to lie down, doesn't want to work on anything, no desire for success, no goals, no actions. They have suppressed all their desires and wants to lead a boredom life. They doesn't want to interact with people, they doesn't want to share their feeling, and thus slowly they go into depression. The root cause of depression is fear, negative thinking, tension, stress, rejections, failures, excessive thinking, doubts, lack of trust, lack of confidence, and family disconnect. These people are basically failures in life, and also they think that life is useless, and depressed people very often get suicide thoughts and some of them attempt also. Now What comes first, depression or insomnia? That does not matter. If you are in depression, you will get insomnia. If you have got insomnia, you will become depressed. Insomnia means disturbance in the sleep, not having sufficient sleep. Depressed person will not have sufficient sleep, and if you don't have sufficient sleep, you will go into depression. Only when the person thinks that the present is very bad and he cannot do anything about it, the future also is expected to be bad and he is helpless, and the past was also not good, and only when all three things, past life, present life and future life, are bad, one goes into depression. This is not true, but a negative person believes and remembers only the bad things what is happening in his life, but life is a mixture of bad and good things, but he does not want to remember good things what has happened in his life in the past, nor good things what is happening in his life presently, and cannot think any good thing can happen in future also, and thus a depressed person is born. Now, can one come out of it? Yes. If anybody decides I want to be out of depression, there are some home remedies also. One should start walking briskly. One should start laughing or watch laughter shows like Kapil show. One should enjoy music, romantic music, exciting music. One should go out for outings, for hill stations, and depression can be reduced. But the person doesn't feel like doing all these things and thus aggravates his problem. We have developed a special technology of curing depression in 10 days. Even if the depression is of a 5-year-old or 10-year-old, it is possible to be cured in minimum 10 days and maximum 30 days.